Good day! Here are the stories for the Manila Times for Monday, November 29, 2021. Several European nations on Saturday or Sunday in Manila announced their first cases of a highly infectious new coronavirus strain, as governments worldwide began pulling down the shutters to contain the new Omicron variant. The United Kingdom, Germany, and Italy confirmed their first cases of the new strain, while Dutch authorities quarantined 61 passengers from South Africa who tested positive for COVID-19. South Africa complained it was being punished with air travel bans for having first detected the strain, which the World Health Organization has termed a variant of concern. Here in the Philippines, the government has started to build up the country's defenses against the threat of the new COVID-19 Omicron variant, expanding the list of countries and other areas where the variant has been detected or where infections have dramatically risen. The country's red list of places that are high risk for COVID-19 now covers South Africa, Botswana, Namibia, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, Eswatini, Mozambique, Austria, the Czech Republic, Hungary, the Netherlands, Switzerland, Belgium, and Italy. Foreigners traveling from those places will not be allowed into the country, regardless of whether they are fully vaccinated or not, the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases said. The ban will last until December 15. Senate President Vicente Tito Soto III has ordered the transfer of two formerly pharmaceutical company executives to Pasay City Jail on Monday. Soto granted the request of the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee to transfer Mohit Dargani and Lincoln Ong for their alleged refusal to cooperate with the probe on the overpriced medical supplies. The Office of Senate Sergeant-at-Arms earlier recommended the duo's transfer to refusing to turn over financial documents needed in the probe on overpriced medical supplies. OSA Chief Rene Samonte recommended to Senator Richard Gordon the transfer of Dargani and Ong. Gordon, the chairman of the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee, conducted 15 virtual hearings on the involvement of formerly pharmaceutical company in supplying overpriced masks and face shields to public healthcare workers. Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo described as unacceptable China's demand for the Philippines to remove the grounded BRP Sierra Madre ship in Ayungin Shoal. The Philippine military in 1999 deliberately ran the World War II-era vessel aground on the shoal to bolster the country's territorial claim and create an outpost for a small force of Filipino soldiers. The government maintained that the Ayungin Shoal is within the country's exclusive economic zone. Go, in a statement on Sunday, reiterated the need for Beijing to respect the rule of law. Over to business, the government's gross borrowings fell to 145 billion pesos in October, bringing the year-to-date total to 2.74 trillion pesos, according to data from the Bureau of Treasury. Actual gross financing in the first 10 months of 2021 was 145.78 billion pesos, up from 663.21 billion pesos a year earlier. The government borrowed a total of 2.74 trillion pesos in January to October. External borrowings reached 518.71 trillion pesos compared to 2.22 trillion pesos in local funding. Based on the latest Department of Budget and Management Budget of Expenditures and Sources of Financing for fiscal year 2021, the national government has set a revised gross borrowing program for 3.07 trillion pesos for this year. This is higher than the adjusted gross financing of 2.65 trillion pesos in 2020. In sports, back for another tour of duty, KG McDaniels is out to resume unfinished business when he reinforces the NX Road Warriors this time. The former NBA player had an impressive showing while playing for the TNT Tropangiga in the 2019 PBA Governors Cup, his first overseas tournament. He averaged 37.09 points, 13.91 rebounds, and 3.45 blocks per game during the elimination round. But McDaniels and the Tropangiga fell short as they were defeated by the Alan Durham-led Meralco Bulls in 5 games of their best-of-5 semifinal series. Now given an opportunity to make his PBA return, McDaniels is determined to help out his new team for another playoff push. Rigoberto Tiglao and Father Ranilio Aquino are today's front page columnists. Tiglao shares another chapter from his upcoming book, while Father Aquino discusses the new Omicron COVID-19 variant. Today's editorial calls for the ratification of the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership by the end of the year to avoid economic opportunity losses. Read a full version on the paper's opinion section or listen to the Voice of the Times. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and keep up with the times. On behalf of the Manila Times, this is Arik John Sikwa reporting. Have a safe week ahead.